always seems impossible until it is done. Good morning, all, to this magnificently glorious day. The galaxy of intellectuals, honorable guests, and beloved audience. How lovely is this day! Moreover, on this glorious day, we have arranged this meeting to commemorate and honor the contribution of our chairman, vice chairmen, principal, and all the coordinators and students who have made this day. I, Roshni Ilangar, on behalf of these lovely persons, I would like to present a gracious welcome to you all. Now, I request Varalakshmi D to render Tamil Thai Valthu.
நீராரும் கடலுடுத்த நிலமழந்த கிளியொழுகும் சீராரும் வதனமென திகழ் பரத கண்டம் தெக்கணமும் அதிசிறந்த திராவிடன திருநாளும் தக்க சிறம் பிறையுதலும் தரித்தனரும் திலகமுமே அத்திலக வாசலி போல் அளித்துணக்கும் இன்பமுற எத்திசையும் புகழுக்க இருந்த பெரும் தமிழனகே என் சீராய் திறமையற்ற செயல்மறந்து வாழ்த்துதுமே வாழ்த்துதுமே.
Thank you, Varalakshmi, for such a soulful singing. Now, I like to assist Jayanthani, President of Coding Club, to deliver the welcome address.
Try and leave this world a little better than you found it. Good morning, everyone. I'm more than grateful to be here and welcome you all. Today, I, Jayanthani, President of Coding Club, shall be walking through the webinar. Before I invite the orator, I would like to introduce you to the proceeding of the event. Firstly, I would like to thank our institution, Prince Sri Venkateshwara Arts and Science College, Gaurivakkam, for organizing such an innovative event for the benefits of students. With your continuous efforts and will to do something for students and move up towards a successful and fulfilling world, we all had the opportunity to be present here together. It is a great honor for me to welcome Pillars of Prince Group of Institution, Chairman Dr. K. Vasudevan. The whole campus is vibrating and echoing his prominence. And Vice Chairman, Engineer V. Prasanna Venkatesh, the man of distinct vision and a fountainhead of illuminating ideas. And Vice Chairman, Dr. V. Vishnu Karthik, who raised the benchmark for hard work and dedication. In addition, I cordially welcome Dr. Uma, the Principal of Prince Sri Venkateshwara Arts and Science College, Gaurivakkam, an idol of knowledge and experience. And it is my immense pleasure to welcome our chief guest, Dr. T. Indumadi, Assistant Professor, Department of BCA, Mars Gregarious College of Arts and Science. We are really thankful for providing a gracious presence to join us today to enhance our knowledge. And a warm welcome to all the coordinators, IIC team, and audience for Stay connected. This informative webinar will not only guide us all, but also educate us. Once again, on behalf of our institution, I would like to welcome you all and inform you that the webinar will completely enlighten you pertaining to the innovative trends on IoT. Thank you.
Thank you, Jayanthani, for such a warm welcoming address. Now, I welcome Mrs. Neru Revati, Head, Department of Computer Applications, to address the gathering.
Thank you, Roshni. Good morning, everybody. It gives me a great pleasure in welcoming you all to your Mind Optimizing Corner. At this moment, I take the opportunity to appreciate the efforts of Coding Club team and IIC team of Prince Sri Venkateshwara Arts and Science College in organizing such a learning topic, innovative trends on IoT. I hope this session would enlighten the audience on IoT. What is the impact of IoT on education? Okay, let me share the importance of IoT. Here we go. Interconnected devices facilitate many educational tasks. Smart classroom, security system, management software provide educators with the tools to make the learning process efficient. With the help of technology, learning methodologies move towards personalized learning, which teaches students in demand skills such as critical thinking, technical literacy, creativity, and adaptive problem solving. I extend a warm welcome to our resource person, Dr. T. Indumati from Marx Gregorius Arts and Science College. Best wishes to all the participants and the team. Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am, for your kind words. Now, I would like to welcome our IIC Council Coordinator, Mrs. R. Rupreka, Assistant Professor, Department of BCA, to deliver a brief note about IIC Council.
Good morning, one and all present here. I am Rupreka, IAC Faculty Coordinator. MHRD has established Institution Innovation Council to foster the culture of innovation across educational institutions. It aims to develop a culture of innovation and research within students. It mainly focuses on developing cognitive ability of students. IAC drives innovation and startup ecosystem at institution. Let's look into the function. It aims and rewards student innovator. It organizes workshop, seminar, interaction with entrepreneur, investor, and professional. Innovative projects of students are highlighted in portal. Let's look into the benefits. Students have the opportunity to interact with entrepreneur, investor, and professional. They can participate in various activities of MHRD like hackathon, idea competition, and mini challenges. Students gain exposure and opportunity for their entrepreneurial ideas. Students will be mentored by industry professionals. IIC assists students at every level to become successful entrepreneur and innovator. Theme of PSP, ASC, IIC is Imagine, Innovate, and Invent. Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am, for such a wonderful insight about IIC Council. Now, I would like to welcome our club coordinator, Mrs. Kausalya, Assistant Professor, Department of BCA, to deliver a brief note about Coding Club.
So good morning, everyone. I'm here to present about Coding Club. So it starts with the code. Learning to write program stretches your mind and helps you think better, creates a way of thinking about things that I think is helping all the minds. Okay, this is the code quoted by Bill Gates. So I'm starting with that. And in our Coding Club, our aim is to establish a coding culture on campus, reaching every student passionate about coding. And our motive is to conduct more coding competitions to reach every student on campus, organize events like debugging, writing code, etc., and to conduct workshops on areas of computer science like web application development, machine learning, IoT, etc. And we contribute to open source projects, build websites and applications, provide technical support and organization and various clubs on campus. Our aim is to establish a coding culture on campus, reaching every student passionate about coding. So we are having some practices. The club plan to conduct a college-wide coding competition every year to recruit the students who are passionate about coding. The competition not only focuses on coding, but also on logical, analytical, and problem-solving skills. The club meets every week to discuss and work on projects. All the members collaborate to achieve a common objective. Lecture sessions are also organized for the benefit of members, where some concept of computer science are taught to the students. Workshop and technical talks on various competitions and concept of computer science will be conducted through the club. The club will organize talks and sessions by seniors and alumni about internship and placement preparation. So our core team members are Mrs. A. Santoshi, core coordinator, Mrs. R. Kausalya, sub coordinator, Ms. Sabana, faculty coordinator, Ms. P. Jayanthini, president, Mr. E. Nanda, Vice President, Mr. C. Sanjay, Secretary, Mr. Aravind, Joint Secretary, Ms. Jacqueline, Treasurer, Mr. Senthil Muthukumar and Mr. Praveen Kumar, Program Coordinators, Mr. Jagan Mogan and Mr. Gunasegaran, Designers. Outcomes of our coding club is it will help members to gain in-depth knowledge of coding. This will help them immensely during placements and can also bring laurels to the institution through various national and international programming contests. The club will help members to develop an aptitude for logical thinking and visualizing a problem from various perspectives and creating multiple innovative solutions. The country as a whole requires a lot more coders for it to achieve the goal of digital India. The club is doing its bit to help the country to pursue the goal. Okay, thank you all. You can contact us with the help of this email codingclub@brinkscience.in and BCA codeclub@brinkscience.in. Thank you once again.
Thank you, ma'am, for such an elegant insight about Coding Club. Now, I request Anisha Jesslyn to deliver the guest profile.
Good morning, everyone. Today, I am proud to welcome Dr. Indumati, who is working as an assistant professor in Mar Gregorius College of Arts and Science. She has about 18 years of experience in teaching. She is skilled in languages like C, C++, Basic, Java, HTML, etc. She performed various workshops like ICT tools for smart teaching and learning, recent development in computer technology, emerging trends in electronics, and so on. She has also certificated in FoxPro programming. She had done tons of paper presentations regarding Android, 3D, and biometrics, human identification system using GAIT, and so on. She secured certificate of appreciation as key faculty. I am proud to honor you and welcome you for sharing your experience, ma'am.
Good morning, ma'am. Ma'am, you can Indumati, ma'am. You can share your screen, ma'am. Thank you, ma'am.
Good morning, ma'am. You audible my voice, ma'am?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. It's audible, ma'am. Thank you.
Good morning, everybody. I share the screen. Good morning, everybody. You view my screen?
Yes, ma'am. It is visible. Thank you.
Okay. Today webinar is an IoT. Innovative trends on IoT. So your club is webinar arranging. So what is IoT? It's a new trending topics being implemented to the electronic devices. What are you all seeing this webinar? Introduction of IoT, types of IoT, how to use work on IoT's device, and what are the applications of IoTs in. First, we can move on to the IoT before we can how to connect it within the internet. How to connect it with the internet. The first wave of personal computers. The before 20 years before, we having the video call in your process. We can use it for PC. We can use it for the personal computers. Can be used for your internet connector. Where in any video calls can be connected within a PC system, webcam, we access with in your process, we do that in video calls. Nowadays, we have in using for smartphones, easily we call on video calls. That is the second wave of for your smartphones. The third wave have used for the electronic devices. That is for connected for internet. We have in your mobile, we having the app, just you can connected with, you switch on your lights or you switch on your what is your car or in your AC, what are your appliance to connected in internet, this electronic device that is called third waves. Okay, the next one, the IoT. What is IoT? Because IoT is in Internet of Things, who are connected with internet in different devices connected with using internet, that is called as an internet things. Now we are connected in internet IoTs because we have this webinar, we connected with in a Zoom meeting, we connect with internet. I'm in the laptop, some of in mobile, some of in a tab, we are connected different devices, we connected within internet. That is called as in a Internet of Things. Already we are in a IoT device. We are also in a IoT device. That is a anywhere process. The IoT device is already we can existing in 90s, but different technologies can be implemented in nowadays. They also know about in IoTs. The IoTs is based on lightning system or in a core process we have used for the IoT devices. What are the process for doing that in the IoT devices? First one, sensor. Second one, cloud computing. Third one, AI technologies. The first, access to affordable and reliable sensor. Sensor to activating to your process. To taking one example, in your mobile, we have using passport, the fingerprint recognitions or pattern recognition, we can use it in a process that is called as a sensor process. The second one is a cloud computing. We know about in cloud computing, we are the internet connected with the more than a process to activate it. That is increasing availability of cloud computing platform. Third one, practically used for machine learning and AI technologies. AI means virtual process to activate it. Now we are also a virtual. We have seen my face and my sharing of my screen. We are connected with the newer process. IoT devices is a ranges from small ordinary household cooking appliance to sophisticated of industrial tools. Industrial tools can be implemented for IoT devices. This is common for unique identifiers. They can be transferred data without any assistant for human or in a machine. Automated process is also called as an IoT devices. Why is IoT important? Why can be used for the IoTs? First of all, we have seen one example. You take them. The first we have you taking the in your amount in your bank or ATM. This can be do that in a before the process. Nowadays, many of them use the Google Pay, Paytm. We having the transaction money in the internet. We can transfer the data. Who is how to you can be implemented? That is using for your internet connection. We connected within your bank. Bank can be sent to the receiver places. You want to send the using example for Google Pay, just you're taking for your amount, you send it to the receiver person. We want to the two banks is activating the same times. We want sent to the receiver information also. That is a process for in where IoT is important. We have a digital world. We have the digital connectivity. That is the internet to activating in your process. This is the easiest way to you get the money and processing easiest way. The pandemic situation where IoT is used more than a process to activate in the digital world. 11.3% of we can use activating in your IoT devices. 2004, the forecast period, we can activating more than a person in future. We can implement it to your IoT device in all appliances. Types of IoTs. What are the types of IoTs can be used? What are the applications to implement it for IoTs? The sum of I taking example. First one, consumer IoT. What is consumer IoT? We are the consumer. We are using any appliance. How to use that? Okay. You're taking example. Many advertisement you can see that Alexa, we can switch on your light, switch on your AC. That is for you are the consumer. You are a specification of voice regulation, light accessing. home appliances for used for any process. That is called consumer IoT. Next one, commercial IoT. This is the commercial IoT. This is using for pandemic situation. Many of health institutions be connected within a persons. The pandemic periods, many of them in your home, the doctors is connected within hospital. We can check to within a back of your monitoring each day. What is the health issues? What are the process? That is can be do that within the process. That is healthcare can be used for the commercial IoT. Another one is here transport industries. Transport industries also be connected within a commercial IoT. We're taking one example for we order Swiggy and Zomato, anything else. You can track the your order, where it is the place for you coming at and where you come your home. We can check it with that. That is a transport industries. That is for commercial IoT. This is also a connected within your IoT devices. Another one is military things. Military can be accessed for IoT. What is he was using for? Robotic, human, drone. Drone can be accessed for any other places where are there the searching of the information that is supported for your military things of you using for IoT devices. Next one, industrial Internet of Things. Industrials can be used many of the places to controlling two devices, digital controlling system. Many industrials be packing of your food products, no one using for hand. Only packing is in your machines. We are packed and what are the conditions are checking and which date we can pack, manufacturing dates and what is the devices. This is also implemented for in your tools to activate it. This is also a IoT devices. These also we implemented your the IoT devices to connect your systems that can be in your industrials, companies can be uploaded the data. This is also a internet of the industrial internet things. For an example, smart agriculture. Nowadays, we having used IoT things to the farmer field also. How to your plant is growth, what are the need for the sun, what the weather, how to use. These are the details to update in your process that is connected within your IoT devices. So another one is infrastructure of IoT. Now the Chennai also other smart cities, many of the places we having is connected with an IoT. You go to this first we go to in your any apartments or smart cities. The first in the gate we access to some access code. That access only we can enter this inside of your building or inside of your lift. Anything else we have to do that in your process. Infrastructure also we having sensor, fingerprint recognitions or face recognition. Anything else we have to do that in this process. This is also an infrastructure of IoT. Some of the example for top IoT applications: smart cities, smartphone, self-driving car. We are know, but nowadays many cars is automated cars. So automatically we can move on to your places. We specify the places. Other also we have you having any traffics in your process. That is you can telling about these are the information. This way is having the traffic. We also the process to activating. So another example for using for the rear gear process, that is sensor activating to your process in the car. Behind the map also the connected within your car. We automatically we can send it to the places. That is also a connected with IoT devices. This is called as an IoT devices. Smart farming, that is also a weathering report, sun, how to your plant is growing. That is also a displaying for your IoT devices. Next one, fitness trackers. What the students we have using for this fitness trackers in your app to can download it and using in your homes. That is also your supported for your IoT devices. Next one is your smart factories. Smart factories you already discussed for this factories. We having used for the tools, hospitalities, tourism, retail to IoT. What is retail to IoT? You're using Big Basket, Reliance, we having in your shopping of your places. That is also you're connected within your IoTs. What are needs as your items? Your items can be displayed at, you selected, and what are your process to that? That is connected within the internet. They also send it with. This is also your IoT devices. Next one is smart grid. We having some grid that is for your numbers. We are a numbers is to activate it. That is a smart grid. Health monitoring. This is also a health of your process monitoring to activating the what are activating to your process. What is a really tracking of activities, that is the health monitoring process. What are IO devices work? How IO devices work and what are needs for in IO devices? What are the needs for IO devices? What are needs for hardware devices? One is sensor, gadget, appliance, other machines be connected within the internet. You're taking the example for IO device in your car can identify the traffic process. We send it out of message automatically to person who are about to the impending delay for this route. This is an example for how to connect it. First, the collecting data. How to collect the data? We go to the internet. We have the route map. That route map we decided for this. What are traffic process in a time? This is here send it to the collect the data. Next, the collect the data to transfer to the IoT hub or IoT gateway. The hub can be transferred to the data to the viewer side, the customer side. The customer you are taking the action, human taking action or machine automatically taking this action. We take this example for traffic process. We having choose your this route is in a traffic. We can delay for half an hour or 15 minutes. We send the message. Automatically, what are you do that? You're taking different route or we can waiting of this time. That is for this process. This is for the IoT devices. We having taken the collecting data, three types of sensor, antennas, microcontrollers. We having do this. These are the devices we connected to in your process. We send to the IoT hub or gateway. The gateway send it to the machine message to analyzing data and action for your human or machine. Your machine is a automated process. You already told that the car, automated car. That is, they are taking actions for this mission process. How do IO devices work? You already explained. For instance, the first CPU network adapter firmware we using connected with dynamic host configuration server. That server can be IP address to function over the network. All the network, because the internet to communicate it send the messages to process. They also we can a dynamic host configuration server to activating the IP address to the function over the network. The IO devices, the sensor collect and connecting to your IoT gateway to adjust to the data and send the cloud be analyzed and analyze it locally. Most IoT devices configure and manage through the software appliance. They can be process executing. For taking example for smartphone to control the lights in your home. There are some devices also integrated your web server to explain to the external appliance to switch over of the immediately we can activating your process. Some example of applications of IoT devices. First one, home security. Many of those house we can implement it for IoT devices. You automatically sensor to light, alarm and cameras. We having the switch on sensor. We having the started your home. You open your door. After you can sensor activated, automatically you will switch on your lights and cameras automatically process. That is a security purpose. When we are not in this house, we automatically take the camera, switch the informations. That is home security. Next one is the activity trackers. Activity trackers. The camera can be to mine the sensor device to indicate a real-time process. That is, normally it's a body, we having the track to the blood pressure, what are the physical action, what are the oxygen level. That is, your regular activities, little changes automatically track the activities. We can activate it and insert it to the process. That is activity trackers. Next one, industrial security and safety. That is, industrials can be area to be processed in building to activating the security of IoT. Small leaks or hazardous chemicals, fix them before they may become serial issues to be processed. that is supported for this industrial uses. So another one, this is a interest for your sites because reality AR glasses, that is 3D glasses. If you use the many of the places, the 3D glasses, the animation programs or videos, wear the glass and displaying more than enough information, we send and see that the process. That is 3D animation videos, that is AR glasses. That is also a IoT applications. So another one is motion detection. This motion detection, little action between them. That is, you take the some particular actions. That is motion detection. The motion sensor to detect the vibration in building, bridges, dam, and other large-scale structures. The device can identify the structure. They can be in the any failures to action to that the process. That is easily to identify the process. They can also area to the flood, landslides, and earthquakes. We automatically before we can information send it to you. That is the motion detection applications. Next one, augmented reality glasses. That is for VR glasses. That is what is VR glasses? Virtual reality glasses. That is we wear the glasses. We can motion effects, 3D animation images. We can automatically can be processed. That is for used for your the game is playing with easiest way. We taking example, you can play with boxing. We also you feel it boxing within a opposite side. It's in a one person behind you feel it really we can boxing for the other person. That is the supported for your VR glasses. They also we can IoT applications. Now at 2022, we have the most popular Iot devices. One is first one Google. Google can be set it at the home voice controller. That is, we having voice controller to alarm, lights, volume. You already told that. Alexa, switch on your lights, switch on your AZ. What are you do that? That is, we having the Google Home voice controller. We controlling to this lot of the appliance in your home. We can set it to your Google Home setter. Next one, Amazon Echo Plus voice controller. This is provided by answering phone call, setting the timer, alarm, checking weather, lot of more. The Echo Plus, we have connected in your IoT device, in your mobile. You automatically specification of your time. We calling some of the person or setting your alarms. Weather reporter, what are the weather reporter today's? Well, what are your working? These are the information you send it to your voice recognitions. That is Amazon Echo Plus voice controller. And Oculus doorbell cam. That is for door can be activating to your remote location. Any access for in your door, any of the person you come to the door, automatically you can your voice recognition. What's your name? What's your needed? I can send it to this message to the particular owner of this home. We accepted or we can reject it. We have to do that in the process. These are the doing that this August doorbell camera. Next one, the smart lock. The smart lock can be used for security of Iot devices, managing storage locations. What are the provides to the security of your homes? That is for in your managing to your devices. What are the help of the user? Each time we remote location to activate it. Each person you will come to this block, we can here sending the messages to in your corner of this home. We send the message to the particular devices. Who fought? Who fought means indoor pollution. We having inside of your home or inside of your car, any other places. We having the pollutions can be specified, workplace or indoor places, anything else. We having sending the message to your pollution number of numbering to process. What are the pollution to this process? That is your part. That is for one application. Now, in your future, we having more than enough connected within Iot devices. Already we know about in many of new AZs or car, any other new technology, electronic items we are connected within your Iot devices. We already see that in your process. The AZ also we having with connected within your voice recognitions. Many of your homes, we have used the lighting. We can use it for your applications. We have within your mobile. We activated your lights. What is your light is dark light or light or any colors changes. We can made within making into the Iot devices. In future, more than enough all the appliances to connected with your Iot devices. More than enough tools to activating your Iot terms of process. What are the benefits of IoT? Now what? More than of technologies in future we added to the IoT. They also we are business per term. We can implement it to your IoT devices. We are the internet things of several benefits of organization, benefits of industries to apply more of multiple industries to activating for benefits. Monitor the overall business process. Each process by displaying in your monitoring to existing of your process in the organization. Improve the customer experience. Each time the customer experience review is sent to the each time. We have using Swiggy or Zomato or any other Flipkart, Amazon. We have reviewed the information. That information daily updated. That is a responses to this person. That is improve your customer experience. Save time and money because we have used it anytime, any other places to activating. These are the apps. We can order your orders or your items or food, anything else that is save time and money. Enhance the employee productivity. We having enhanced to all other process. Integrated and adapt to the business models. Many of these companies, you're taking example for Amazon, we connected the more than of 10,000 or lakh of companies can be joined for in your process. We having a little shop also we have connected within the Amazon. We also view that lack of people viewing that shop and purchasing those of the items. They also integrated adapt to the business model. You are a business to be processed, executed, tune your programming to activate it. Make better business decision to take. We can implement it to your IoT devices. We are connected with any other app to be processed. But nowadays, we having many shoppings, we having do that your websites, web pages created. The web pages you can online process to activating your things or items or dresses, anything else you can online, we can purchases. We are send it to your home, we can process. You also are connected for your IoT devices. You are the make better business decision. They generated more process for more revenue for your all of the business process. Now we having some IoT standards and framework can be used. What are the framework can be activating in your IoT devices? The first IPv6. That's IPv6. That is for enough your frameworks. That frameworks that is supported for over low power wireless personal area networks in open standard for Internet Engineering Task Force. That is for home automation. Many of us we having do that washing machine. You finish your work, we can sending the message to your app, to your mobile. You send the messages. You finish your work. That is your use thing. That is our supported for your hardware IPv6. Zigbee. Zigbee is a low power, low data rate of wireless networks is usually mainly using industrial setting. That is for industrial setting for using for in a packing system or checking for a items and quality. That is can be used for this Zigbee. Next one, Light OS. That is for Unix Light operating system. That is for your operating system for use wireless sensor networks supported for your smartphone. Many of them used for the smartphone Android phones. That is can be supported for your Light OS. That is for Unix like operating system. Can be used for this process. Next one is an one M2M, machine to machine services. That is embedded software connected your device. More than of appliance, we connected with IoTs. We having within your Wi-Fi. We communicated wireless network. We activating to those of things. That is supported for your one M2M. Next one is the Amazon Web Services. That cloud computing is processed by IoT devices. What are the Amazon products? That products can be supported for this server, web server, that is called Amazon Web Service. Who are the Amazon products of ecosystems or voice recognitions? What are there? They also we can use for Amazon Web Service. These are the servers or frameworks can be supported for your IoT devices. This is one simple video. We are seeing that how is the IoTs are work.
Ma'am, Indumati ma'am. No audio is there, ma'am. Only we can see the motion picture. No audio is there in your
No
video.
audience.
Yes, ma'am.
Ma'am?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Still no audio, ma'am.
Okay, ma'am.
Yeah. No issue, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Some delay problem is there. Just listen, okay?
Any queries, sir?
Yes, ma'am.
Any queries?
Yeah, students, if you have any queries, you can put in the chat box, okay, or you can turn on your mic and you can raise to ma'am. Okay, thank you, ma'am.
Thank you very much, ma'am. Thank you for your management and principal, ma'am. And thanks for your BCA HODs, BCA department staffs, and coding club in churches. Thank you very much, ma'am. Thank you for this given
Thank you.
opportunity.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you, ma'am, for spending your time for us. Now, I would like to call Priyanka to propose her vote of thanks.
A warm and graceful morning to our most valued Honorable Chief Guest, Chairman, Vice Chairmen, coordinators, teachers, and everyone gathered here. It's my privilege to propose a vote of thanks speech. On behalf of this institution, I extend a really hearty thanks to our Chief Guest, Dr. T. Indumati, Assistant Professor, Department of BCA, who graced this event. Your thoughts have enlightened our minds and have shown us a new path, ma'am. I would like to thank our chairman, Dr. K. Vasudevan, for his efforts. I would like to thank our vice chairman, Engineer V. Prasanna Venkatesh, and vice chairman, Dr. V. Vishnu Karthik, principal ma'am, Mrs. Uma, who spared time in their busy schedule. I would also like to thank IIC Council Coordinator and Club Coordinator for their efforts to make this event even more spectacular. Sincere thanks to head of the department and all the faculty members who are well versed in their job. Last but not the least, a big thanks to each one of the spectators who made this event memorable for us. Once again, thank you everyone. Thank you. I request everyone to turn on their cameras for photo session.
Thank you, Priyanka. Now, I would like to call Varalakshmi to sing our national anthem.
जनहन मन हति नायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता पंजाब सिंध गुजरात मराठा द्राविड उत्कल बंगा विंध्य हिमाचल यमुना गंगा उच्चल जलसि तरंगा तव शुभ नामे जाहे तव शुभ आशीष माहे गाहे दवशय गाता जन गण मंगल नायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता जय हे जय हे जय हे जय 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 हे
Vanita ma'am, you can end the meeting, ma'am.